All right, we got some more NBA Saturday action, and I'm going to take the San Antonio Spurs versus the Charlotte Hornets, laying a big number. Right now it's at 10, but I like for the Spurs to handle some business here. They got some really good matchups defensively versus the Hornets. I think the Charlotte Hornets are going to struggle tonight to score. A team that likes to get out, shoot the three. They got a few. They like to shoot the three. They don't have anybody super proficient at it, but they like to shoot the three. Stephen Clifford, kind of a in that Stan Van Gundy sort of mold. They like to get out and do that and then utilize Jefferson when they can. But I think the matchups are a little bit tough. They're facing a Spurs team that's one of the best at defending the three, and I like for the Spurs to handle business at home. Hornets really bounced back from kind of a tough start, blew out Chicago, went to Dallas, took care of business. So a lot of respect for them right now. Still, a little too much here for them in San Antonio, a Spurs team that's rested, that should be in kind of take care of business mode. All right, let's talk about the Hornets. So far this year, they're averaging 103.6 points per game, shooting 43.8% from the field and 36.9% from beyond the arc. All decent numbers, and I like Coach Clifford. I like Charlotte. I wasn't really high on them coming into this year. If you saw some of my previous videos, I thought, wow, they might struggle this year. But Lamb has stepped up. Walker's played well. Jefferson's played well. And, they got a couple guys that have played decent. So, kudos to them. And we'll see how they end up at the end of the year. But tonight, I think they're biting off a little more than they could chew against a Spurs team that's going to get after them on the defensive end. Defensively, Charlotte, they're allowing 98.8 points per game, 44.5% shooting from the field, and 35.9% shooting from distance. So they're playing decent defense. Again, Clifford, he's a student of Stan Van Gundy. They're going to shoot the three and try to defend the three, but the Spurs aren't really getting out and shooting the three that much. They're doing a lot of stuff on the interior, and I think that's some tough matchups there for Charlotte on both ends of the floor. The Spurs, they come in. They're averaging 99.2 points per game, shooting 46.7% from the field and 33% from distance. All decent numbers. You know what you're going to get with San Antonio. Tough loss in Washington the other night where we did have the Wizards, but I like for the Spurs. Now they're a little bit rested. They're a work in progress now. They're still working with Aldridge, and I like for them to really play a good game tonight. I think they're due to just bust out and blow somebody out, and I think it's going to be Charlotte tonight. I expect the Spurs to win by about 15 to 20 points. Defensively, San Antonio, they're allowing 92 points per game, 41.6% from the field, and 30% from beyond the arc, and that's the guts of this play. Where Charlotte's strength is shooting the three or putting up a lot of threes, but that's where San Antonio is one of the best in the league. They limit three-point shots. They stop that extra pass. They get a hand in your face. They're just a really tough defensive team. That is their foundation. I think Charlotte's going to struggle tonight. So I look for San Antonio to go ahead and win this game by more than 10 points. And I'm going to back the Spurs here. I know it's a lot of points. I usually don't like to take the big favorites, but I like San Antonio tonight. I wish you guys luck on your plays of the day.